Alright, people, I'm presenting the fragrance I was wearing today. It's Eau Sauvage by Christian Dior. As you know, I've been trying it for a few times now because it's one of my very recent trades, fragrance trades, that I've concluded, and I'm really liking this one. Like, really, really, really liking it. It's a very citrusy. Oh, look at the Dior magnetic caps. It's like it it kind of almost beats the laws of gravity, you know? It's just like so hard magnetic. I don't know. Such a great magnetic power. Yeah. They do that very well. Like, the bottles and stuff. And it looks pretty cool. Very old school, and it is a very old school scent. It's the OG Ideon kind of Ideon bomb, you could say. Um, Nowadays they're more like, Percival, and there was Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, and Mont Blanc Legend, and Platinum Egoist by Chanel. But this one was like predecessor to any of those and was very prominent on the Edion note. So Edion is listed as jasmine and also as a citrusy side. So it amplifies the citruses in that one. There's like evident neroli, there's like probably bergamot and other citruses, but it's and lemon, and it's kind of a big lemon combo, but it does like a fantastic job of having these floral notes, just giving it more depth, and the base notes, also the woods, like they just everything just fits in place very well, and it's not scared. This fragrance isn't scared of having like the top notes are pretty much citruses, the middle notes are pretty much florals, and then the base notes are pretty much woods. It's just like very straightforward, but also very magnificent. And there's tons of notes in there, as the old fragrances were. There's carnation, which was used in tons and tons of old um, men's fragrances from back in the days. Dakar Noir was having carnation too. It has that very masculine, like definitive masculine side of like the old days, um, which also like never means that anyone can't reach for it and wear it. I remember that it's my grandmother's probably favorite fragrance of all time. She used to think it was so sexy on men and whatever, like back in the 70s when it was very popular. So yeah, it's kind of a, your grandfathers probably had that fragrance if they were wearing any. So it's a very old fragrance. Why is it still relevant today? Because it's kind of a timeless. It has kind of a timeless appeal. It's just so classy, so elegant. Um, it's just like more classy than what I'm wearing. I'm probably going to bed right now, but anyway. But it's still, I kind of look like a Playboy classy kind of a vibe, but this one is, yeah, kind of the same vibe, but the real deal, not the fake leopard robes. But anyway, this one also still performs pretty good, in my opinion, for a fresh, like kind of citrusy fragrance. It does like last a long time and like have this powerful, like powerful sillage. It's very good. So it's very potent. It's got the citrusy fresh thing going on. The Edion is very present. It gives you a smile right away. Edion, like it plays in the head. It's got something to do with like, sexual arousal, but also cooperation and all these things together. Some people just say, oh yeah, it's sexual arousal. Let's get Edion, and every woman will be running at me, and they also think it's only women that are like susceptible to Edion, but it's not true. It's for everyone, and it's also something that goes with cooperation, empathy, but also happiness, just moments of joy. Uh, human beings are very social creatures, so we like having that thing that activates the social part of like good social interactions, and this is it. So it's very good for like any like Edion is very good for like the mood in general, and also confidence, and also for other people that smell you around you. It smells very pleasant. That being said, I think there's not much like bad to say about that fragrance. It doesn't even smell really dated. You know, you smell that, you're like, oh yeah, Sean Connery, James Bond. That's pretty much like the kind of thing you think about, or I don't know. It was the signature scent of I think it was Steve McQueen. You know, it's very very like it smells like a very very expensive soap. You know, it's very just that clean clean clean, fresh, citrusy, but with a lot of depth, and with Edion and florals that just go hand in hand with the woods and with the top notes of citruses. This is a masterpiece. You know, it's a timeless masterpiece, and I think it must be paid homage. It still goes for. It's not very cheap, I think, and yeah, I think that it's still not very cheap because it's Dior, and since they released also Sauvage, which is inspired by, but it's completely different fragrances. But I think they just pushed it a bit more, au Sauvage, and then the prices are still up, but it's you know it's quality. Like I can guarantee that it's better quality than you will find in the perhaps most old fragrances, including Dracar Noir. So yeah, it's pretty much worth the price, and they have really well reformulated the fragrance. It's still very recognizable, but it complies with modern rules of safety and such, and also it projects super well. It lasts a long time. It's got everything you want, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not sure if there's any real negative points because, like I said, it's an old fragrance. Doesn't mean it's dated. Anyway, spread love and spread love. Bye bye.